I went from wearing glasses every day for about 10 years to not having to wear them at all. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. So, first of all, I had to start wearing glasses because I started reading more, and that put a lot of strain on my eye, probably when I was like in the 10th grade. And eventually, it just became a requirement for me when I went to go pass my driver's test. They were like, you need to wear glasses at this time. So I wore glasses all the way from about 10th grade to way past I graduated college. And toward those later years, I started seeing like an indent over here. So I had dark spots all around my eyes. And that made me so annoyed because I felt like my vision was never really bad, but it just wasn't clear, right? It was a little bit blurry. And I didn't think that there was anything that I could do about it except for LASIK, but LASIK just seems so freaking, I don't know, invasive, even though I actually don't know the technique. But because it is a laser in my eye or something like it, I was just like, I'm actually good. So I just thought I was going to have to wear glasses and or contacts forever. Didn't really like contacts because made my eyes feel dry, and, you know, a couple times sleeping with them. Got an eye infection a couple of times. Once. But the point is, I didn't like contacts, and over time I stopped liking glasses because they gave me that little dark spot over there. So what happened? COVID happened, and toward the end of COVID, you know, since I wasn't driving as much, when I was indoors, I wouldn't wear my glasses unless it was dark. And so I came across this post online about speed reading. During COVID, I got really deep into my metaphysical and esoteric studies, and so I wanted to read a lot more books a lot more quickly. And it was this Jim Quick speed reading course on Mind Valley. I definitely highly recommend it. And in it, the guy's like, you know, you have to be able to train your eyes to move that quickly and competently. And so when I did that, he had us do a couple of exercises, and I started to feel a little bit better with my eyesight, but I just still didn't correlate anything. And then I remember thinking like, oh, we doing eye exercises. This is interesting. So I went on YouTube one day, and I guess because I was doing, I don't know how the algorithm, but just know that somewhere on my YouTube came up a video about how to improve your eyesight by strengthening and training the muscles in your eyes. So I was like, all right, bet. Let me see what's up. I watched the video, I did the things, and I felt like my vision, I felt like I relieved a lot of pressure from my eyes, but I still didn't feel like I had it all the way. But then I realized like the third thing that I had to do was actually just take a lot of pressure off of my eyes. So learning how to relax my face muscles and whatnot. So I'm going to tell y'all some of the things that you're going to have to do. Number one, you're going to have to not only practice and train, but you're going to have to maintain in order to keep it. Because the thing is, I had begun this journey and then I chilled on it for a long time. I never started wearing my glasses or contacts again, but I started to notice that my eyesight regressed, and I was just like, oh no, I got to get back on it. So this is something that until you like fully strengthen these muscles and you can do it autonomically, meaning like without thinking about it, your eyes are just like strong and set in the direction that they're supposed to be, then you're going to have to do this until you no longer have to think about it to do it. So boom, let me tell y'all exactly what I did. So mentally first, I had to be open to the fact that there was a possibility. I'm going to tell you now, no matter what kind of adaptation you're trying to make in your body or your mind, if you don't think it's possible, it's not going to happen. Like, it's just not going to happen. So basically, after I got my mind prepped in that way, then I started like every time that I could see something clearly, or every time that, you know, I would just repeat it in my mind's ear. Like, oh, I can see. And I just started saying I can see so much. And every time that something seemed clear, even if it was close, like if I was driving, the clearer the sign got, I was like, oh, I can see. And I just started being able to like get my mind used to the fact that I could see. Anyways, after that, another thing that you can do is before bed or when you wake up, or just if you have time throughout the day, what you want to do is like lay down, relax, close your eyes, and imagine that your eyes are just like sitting in a bath full of this healing water. And imagine whatever things that need to be happening are happening in order to fix them. And you'll start to feel a sensation around your eyes. Almost feel like they're floating, not being pushed up out of your head, but like they're just kind of like in the socket, just chilling. That is what you want to feel, and you want to do this as often as possible. So now we're going to go over into, well, before I say that, you want to do that as often as possible because you want to, one, let your mind know that we are, at least on a neural level, trying to make those connections again. And then on another level, you want to, there's power in visualization. And this is not only for you achieving a who you want to be identity type of goal or something outside of you. This is also very, very true for healing your body. And there are cases, not only of myself, where eyesight has been healed. If you want a little bit more information on that, look up the book Mind Control. I can't remember who it's by, but it's a Hispanic guy. He made that book. Anyways, there are a lot of times that this has been reported that you have been able to heal your mind, your eyesight through your mind. But we're going to supplement that with some actual exercises. So number one, what you want to be able to do is just relax your freaking eyes. Okay, so not only are we practicing that when we're visualizing, but like take some time every day. I like to do it at the start of the day, sometime in the middle of the day, when I'm driving, right? Come to a place where you can relax your eyesight to where like this tension doesn't feel tight. And then like also like, you know how sometimes you are looking at something so intensely that it feels like your eyes are about to pop out of your head? Relax your eyes, okay? Like just relax every muscle around your eye socket and then inside it, okay? You can feel it as they relax. And while you are doing this, I want you to breathe like nice, full diaphragmatic breaths. For anybody who's not sure what that is, this is not only like breathing from the belly, but like we're going more here versus here, okay? But you want a full inhale and a full exhale while you're doing that. And in fact, you're going to hold this breathing posture in all of these exercises, because the more you breathe, the more like neurological connections we're making, because we're getting into that parasympathetic nervous system and the brain is firing with more energy, more capacity, okay? So we are breathing throughout all of these exercises. The next exercise that you're going to do is you're just going to get a little bit of muscle activation. So you're going to look to the left, hold it for a couple seconds, breathe, and let's just say 15 to 20, okay? You're going to do up, you're going to do to the right and to the bottom. And as you're doing this, you want to keep your head still, okay? And push your eyesight to the furthest that it can go. And then you're going to come back to center after each time, right? The next exercise that you're going to do, you're going to hold your arm out till it's about elbow to waist. Then from here, you're going to point out your little finger and then you can lift it up. You're going to come over to the middle. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in circles throughout the full range of motion of your eyesight without moving your head. So we're going to smooth that up, down, side to side thing all into one. And while you're doing this, you want to be staring at one part of your finger. So for me, I like to look at the white part of my nail. If you don't got that, just look at the tip. And I do that at least 4 directions in every direction, like that. Okay? And then the next thing that you're going to want to do, the next exercise is, you can do this while you're driving. You can do this if you're just chilling outside. But you want to take 2 points that are like similar heights. And you want to have one eye looking at one and another eye looking at one. And you want them to be kind of like this, right? If you're right here, you can do like this to see that they're in the same place. You want to look at them for as long as you can hold it, right? Feeling those muscles activate. And you'll start to feel how in one eye, a muscle will turn on. And the next exercise that you want to do is for depth. You want to look at something really quick on this side that's close, something far away on that side, and you want to come back and forth, bringing your focus onto these items, and you want to do the same thing on the other side. If you do all of these exercises, I can guarantee you that if you don't have to stop using contacts and glasses, you will need them less, period. That's it. Let me know if it works.